Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ship Nuggets. I'm continuing my series on stewardship. Yes, the ship that takes us to where we manage the resources that we have. You see, if you don't know how to manage what you have in your pocket, you're going to lose it. If you don't know how to manage what's in your pocket, you will not be able to expound on it. You will not be able to increase it. It will never grow. You see, everything we have in life was given to us as a public trust. The family you have, the resources you have, the talents you have, the opportunities you have, the relationships you have were given to us so we could what? We can manage. And that's what stewardship is all about. It's the process of properly managing the resources that belongs to another. And I said in the last video that everything we have came from God and God is giving it to us to manage. And so the question is, how are we doing? How do we go about this process of stewardship? I want to talk about owning our stewardship call. Owning our stewardship call. What do I mean by owning your stewardship call? You see, everything you have in your hand was put there for you to increase, was put there for you to grow, was put there for you to use to benefit the other person. Everything you have, everything that's at your disposal right now was put there for you to use to be a blessing. But you see, if you do not take ownership of what has been put in your hand, you will never appreciate it and it will never grow. If you don't take ownership of it, you don't take ownership of the relationship that's in your hand, you don't take ownership of the resources that's in your hand, you don't take ownership of the family that you have, you don't take ownership of the opportunities that you have, it will never grow. So one key point in the stewardship is accepting the responsibility of a steward. Now, like I said, this is not a word that people use in everyday conversation. Oh, be my steward, or you are a steward. In fact, some people might think it's a derogatory term, steward. But no, it's not. It is simply having the capacity, the ability, and taking the responsibility to manage what we have in our hands. You see, when I realized that everything I have, even the job that I have, even the things I do, is a commission to stewardship, I began to have a different approach towards how I did my work, because I saw that my service was I was not just doing stuff just to get a paycheck. I was not just doing stuff just to get the accolades of men. No, I was doing this because it was actually something that was entrusted to me. And so for us to be able to be good stewards or to engage in good stewardship, we have to accept the responsibility of being stewards. We have to embrace what we have and not take things that we have for granted. Like I said, I took my artistic skill for granted. I didn't think that, it was anything I could use. And I know there are a lot of young men out there, young women out there who are doodling all over the place. Some of them are being encouraged and some are not being encouraged. I want to encourage you, even if it's the little doodle you're doing, even if it's singing, even if it's just making hair, whatever it is that you have, whatever talent or gift that you have came from God, and you should use it. Use it. Don't undermine it. Accept that responsibility as the custodian of that gift and use it well. If you're serving in an organization or an employee, or you're serving in a church, or wherever it is that you are, that position is a place for you to show how good a steward you are. Because guess what? We're all going to give an account of our stewardship, and I'm going to be talking about that later. But I just want to, just say this: embrace what you have, embrace who you are, embrace the gifts that you have. Oh, but I don't think I have anything. Listen, don't make that mistake by thinking that you don't have what it takes. You have something in you. There's no one that was created without anything. We all have something. We all have a gift. I may be a 10 at something and you may be a 2 at something, but that doesn't mean you don't have a gift. You have a gift. So take stock of those gifts. Take stock of those resources. Take stock of your relationships. Take stock of the opportunities. Take stock of what other people are putting in your hand right now and see how you can build it. Embrace it. Accept the responsibility of being a steward. So that's all I have for you today. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment at the bottom if this message has resonated with you in our YouTube channel. And like I say, keep sailing to the top.